This is Patihash Creative presenting you Nyaan Express for the incubation round submission of GameJam Plus in this edition. In Nyaan Express, you play as a delivery cat and racing through Ducktown as a fearless delivery guy while dodging danger and spreading joy while delivering every packages perfectly on time. Therefore, we targeted mobile platforms for this video game and we have enlisted this game as an adventurous genre and submitted this on small scope big fun section. There we go. We have some footages of this video game so far. In this game, you play as a delivery cat and you take your parcel from the hub and just sending through to the destination. But you have to face a lot of consequences when delivering the package and have to use your brain cells. This time, we try to introduce some cat-like mechanics in this video game, and as well as whenever you are have seen by a dog or some threat, you are afraid and you may throw your package, which is resulting you losing this game and starting this game from scratch. So how do we implement this game and how do we actually implement all those mechanics and thinking? Well, let's see this. Therefore, we have the hooks, and we have break down these as mechanics and the art hooks. So for the mechanics hook, we have introduced the confidence as a health system. Whenever you meet any danger like dog or something else like bat or aerial threats, you lose your confidence. And when you are losing all of your confidence from the confidence bar, you throw your pack from your bag and the package kind of dissolves, so which is kind of ending up losing you that encounter, so you have to have play a level through without losing your confidence. And we also have a petting based healing system which heals your confidence, and also you can go back and collect a package from the hub. And you have seen the dogs and the other type of threats that we have introduced in this game. So right now we have a simple stealth encounter mechanics. And also we have some road crossing challenges. So therefore, even you are encountering with a Nyaan Express car or anything from the traffic, you kind of lose your package and you have to start from the beginning. And also we have introduced a very much tight delivery loop as the mechanics. Therefore, in art direction, we try to introduce a very much charming and storybook kind of scenarios, pretty much cozy type of town name, and also we name that Ducktown, where we try to blend the cozy vibes with playful urban scenes and some good contrast blending of tensions. And we have a lovable delivery cat as your hero, and we also try to introduce some NPC inviting pet zones as our hooks. So why would you actually play this game, or why this game? Why is Nyaan Express? Because we're just trying to introduce this as it fits a proven and growing genre of having an animal protagonist. But having an animal protagonist is quite common. But we try to introduce that emotional mechanics where you have the confidence meter as representing your health, but not as your health, but health. And also we have the gameplay as kindness, which is kind of marketable because when you are being petted by an NPC, it's not just cute, it's also kind of unique and it's market gold. Though therefore, what makes our game pretty much unique, as we have a core tension, we have already talked about that, is the confidence meter, where you have the emotional health which drives your gameplay, and the pitting mechanics, of course, by the NPCs, where kindness becomes a mechanic and wholesome loop with miserable impact. And also, we are planning to introduce some Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of situation in this video game in the later rounds. Therefore, we try to blend a very good contrast of light stealth, which also meets the cozy chaos, where you have to encounter some safe and cute obstacles, but you may also encounter some deep oh no moments, where you have to actually question your choices, and you may have to replay the whole level from beginning as well. So therefore, we have some short and replayable delivery rounds, which is kind of snack-sized game loops, which is ideal for game jam and casual gameplay. So if we're talking about the gameplay loops, we actually broke down the core loop and we're just picking up the parcel from the hub, navigate through the level, avoid the obstacles you have, and deliver the package safely. And the challenges we like to introduce there was some patrolling dogs. No matter what you do, you're a cat, you see a dog, you faint. Some bat, which may cause some sudden aerial threats. And as we are planning to introduce some Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of situations on this game, so we are going to have some policies, as this situation will increase your bounty, and more bounty means you are more much vulnerable threat to police. So there goes our target audience, and we are actually targeting this game to the cozy gamers who just wanted to enjoy a story with low stress but having tensions and have some feel-good experiences. And also some people who are actually fans of cute animal protagonist kind of video games like Stray, Goose Game, and we're trying to get that crowd. And pretty much the mobile friendly appeal we're trying to keep for the short session players and for the people who loves humor and charm. And also we are targeting some people who enjoys playing stealth games as well and having some simple platform or action challenges. So for the market potential that we have analyzed is quite good, as this cozy niche has been one of the emerging sectors in the last couple of years. Therefore, the mobile casual are actually getting a little bit behind in the economy. But yes, if we are actually combining this both, we are actually trying to aim, and we are actually aiming above $200, $200 million kind of combined potential for both. So we have actually talked about these games throughout this presentation, that which games that we are actually comparing ourselves. We have actually talked about Strays, Untitled Goose Games from 2019, and also Frogger, a game from 2018. So therefore, we are trying to still maintaining niche and market segmentations, and we are talking about this game being niche because we have a more structured delivery loop than Goose Game, and more light-hearted and shorter missions than Stray. And also we are trying to introduce that emotional feedback, as well as we talked about the confidence bar, which is kind of missing in these kind of video games. And we are trying to introduce a very good contrast combo of delivering cuteness, which meets the hazardous combo, which is kind of unique in this kind of video games. So we are segmenting the market as the cozy animal games are kind of trending, and players, the mobile players, they do love short, cute, and relaxing gameplays. And we are trying to make up a very fresh combo of delivery theme, emotional system, and sometimes a pretty much tension combo, which can increase your brain cells tension. So this explains the timeline that we are trying to make from. We have started making this game from the 21st November, the Bangladesh round, where we actually implemented dogs and stone mechanics. And right now in the incubation round, we have actually introduced the police, pet, and bounty mechanics. We have made those, and also the dog food and inventory system. And we are planning on introducing the pitting mechanism, the dynamic gameplay kind of thing to introduce on to the later rounds. And also we are actually planning to implement a shop and in-app purchases to actually lining up this game with the freemium models the Play Store video games do have right now. So these are the budgets that we have estimated for the environment expansion and 2D and 3D arts. We have kind of estimated the amount being around under 10,000 USDs. Sound and music, which is actually making this game alive, around around a figure from 6,000 to 13,000 USDs. And also for now on, we have actually tried to make musics from our own by using Audacity or going through the open source libraries. But we do have a plan of making sounds by introducing a new role like sound designers or something. So implementing the gameplays, which is making the game fully live, the programmers, and we are estimating that we might need some amount around 20,000 and under for the programming. And for the post-production and other cost, we are right now thinking about an amount within 8,000 to 15,000 USDs for QA, playtesting, UAT, or marketing, and the other stuffs. So right now it's time to introduce the team members. So So we're starting off with Rizwan Chaudhary Sani, a gameplay programmer who did a tremendous job while making all this together, and also Deepon Dev Deepu, the guy who animated the cat and also everything that you see on the video game scene. And also Sakib Hussain, who helped Deepon Dev Deepu with the animations and also designed some mesmerizing sounds for this video game. And so, therefore, myself, Mutakabbirul Islam Pranto, I have worked as a game designer, the story writer, and also the environment artist for this video game. And for last but not the least, it's Monirul Islam Shanto, who was the lead gameplay programmer who was kind of messiah. And technically, he was the guy who stitched up all these messy ideas into the game with the help of Rizwan Chaudhary Sani, and therefore the game is looking kind of polished and kind of playable for these two guys. So that concludes our presentation. Thank you guys very much, and we are hopeful to deliver something big together. See you the next round.